Bien, y acá estamos listos para jugar el sexto partido. A ver si podemos liquidar la serie, ya que no pudimos hacerlo en casa. Lo tendremos que hacer en casa de visitante. Si llega a ganar Indiana, esto se va a poner 3-3 y va a haber un séptimo y último partido definitivo. Va a ser complicado. Por el otro lado, Miami sigue descansando, esperando al rival entre nosotros dos. Y por el otro lado, los Lakers y Oklahoma van a ser uno de los dos que están en la final. Va a ser complicadito esto, me parece. Pero bueno, vamos a meternos en el sexto partido de Indiana y Filadelfia.
Alright guys, we're gonna take over this game. Let's give these fans a show.
There's no mincing words. When you're pumped up like that before your team, before a game, it is game time. It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. Welcome back to the postseason action. It's heating up, folks. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan on 2K Sports. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Indiana Pacers. Now we've got a chance for our State Farm starting lineups. And breaking down the game, guys, let's take a look here at Cool Hands.
Yeah, his passing is just a thing of beauty, guys. He knows where his teammates are on the floor at all times, and the moment one of them frees up, he seems to hit them in rhythm for an easy basket.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
You look at Indiana. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
And what they're faced with here, Kevin, needing to win back-to-back games to win this series, it's not an easy task, but they can worry about Game 7 later. For right now, all they're thinking about is, let's win tonight.
And you wouldn't know from listening to these fans that they're on the brink of elimination, that's for sure, guys. They are stoked up, ramped up for this one. I bet a lot of their
ridiculous move.
Tore it down that time. Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one, you're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
That was a nice replay, brought to you by Sprite. On defense, Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
You know, it's hard to lose a game when you shoot the ball as well as they did in that one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, shot making can cover over a multitude of sins. The percentage they shot from the floor is one you might talk about an individual player having, not the entire team.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Bynum. That's good. Bynum's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Now let's find out what head coach Doug Collins had to say to Doris Burke.
His main concern going into this game was that some of his guys might view Game 7 at home as a safety net. He said there is no such thing as one game being more or less important than next. They all count just the same, and he hopes his players understand that. Kevin, back to you.
It was great to hear from you, Doris.
You're going to have a heck of a time finding any flaws in his approach to the game offensively.
Here's Cool Hands, averaging 26 points a game. Six to shoot. Back to Young. Tries to keep it alive. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers.
Se salvó el otro. Un segundo 6 en el reloj de tiro.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss.
Granger with the screen for Augustine. Green left side. Kept alive. Hibbert. That is good.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
The kick out to Young.
Tira.
Here's Cool Hands. Takes the three. The 76ers again can't hit it. Augustine up top. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Kicks it out to Granger from outside the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Granger's got 5 points so far.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. You can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bynum with the screen on Augustine. Back to Bynum. And it's rejected.
Ay, qué tapa le metieron. Levantate.
Augustine with it.
Dale, Bynum.
Augustine off the pick from Hibbert. And Augustine kicks to Hibbert. Out of
menos mal,
bounds.
se fue fuera.
Philadelphia takes possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Cool Hands, headed by Augustine. Shot to stop the run, and no mistakes on the layup. Cool Hands got his second bucket.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Augustine passes to Hibbert. He kicks to Green. Pass to West. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Augustine. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Cool Hands.
So.
Gets it to go. Cool Hands got 6.
He caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Mahinmi's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Augustine kicks to Green. Augustine back to Green. He dishes it to Mahinmi. Granger outside. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. And it's good. Mayo's got 6. Now here is Augustine. Looking for his first bucket of the game. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Augustine. Green. Guarded by Mayo. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Augustine. He passes to Granger for 3. The basket is good. The assist to Augustine. And it's 8 points for Danny Granger.
I'll tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there. We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely. We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree. Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But yeah, this new breed of athletic point guards, so exciting.
So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 5. They set the pick.
Hey.
And here's Augustine. George. Richardson covered. That's good. George has got his first points in this one. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Down low. Moultrie. That's good.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Hill dishes to Augustine. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. The kick out to Hill. Augustine. Handsville. Defended by Young. Young with the steal. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 9. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Moultrie. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Good field goal percentage shooting to this point. They're really knocking down their shots.
Yeah, a hot start offensively has them in full control here. They're in the driver's seat, no doubt.
It's George on the wing. Feeds to Hansbrough. Back to George. Smooth as silk.
¿Cómo se están moviendo? Dios.
George has got his second basket of the game.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Hill. Inside. And it's Moultrie slapping it down.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Here's Augustine. And the layup falls.
That's his first make after 4 straight misses to start the game, so it's got to be a relief for him.
Here's Cool Hands. Young, a screen on Hill. Back to Young. Oops. Here's Cool Hands. He just barely beat the buzzer.
Unflappable. Wasn't rattled at all. I mean, he's the kind of guy you want taking those shots.
Yep, I agree with that. Pressure mounting, the crowd counting it down, and bang, he drains it.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The latest issue of the Sporting News, now in print and digital. Cool Hands, featured on the cover. Starting on a playoff contender. He's a name on the rise.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Takes the lead pass. Young. That's good. Young's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Ceda in at point guard. Kwame Brown is out there with Young. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Back at 6. Hibbert. Now the feed to Augustine. Goes for the alley-oop. Very pretty.
Ah, bueno.
How about the soft hands right there to make that catch and lay in?
Not sweet. Not the most forceful finish, Clark, but on the alley-oop, it's usually a little bit more strength.
Yeah, Gemma was okay.
That was nice, too. That was a finesse finish that got the job done.
Pacers trail by 7. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He ended with 47 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thank you very much, Doris. Not a huge surprise for him, Clark.
It really isn't. I mean, it's part of his mental fabric, which he likes to play with. A lot of his focus is required to deliver a game
Lo maté al otro, pero no entró.
He likes the pressure. He seems to thrive in those circumstances. And boy, he came up big.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Uy.
Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot.
¿Cómo entró esa? No sé.
Cool Hands got 14 points for the game. And Augustine kicks to Hibbert. Now the dish to Stevenson. Hibbert with a screen on Young. Stevenson passes to Hibbert. Brown's there. Pass to Plumlee. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Richardson.
Boy, how about that athleticism? I mean, it's unreal how high he can get up off the ground.
Yeah, he was soaring to the rim.
He is one of a kind, no doubt about that.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Cool Hands. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 6.
¡Ey! ¡Ay, no tengo tiempo!
24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. The Pacers making a change here. West is checked in. Andrew Bynum's checked in for the 76ers. Mayo comes in for Cool Hands. Timeout called the Pacers.
Está tan lejos. 11 puntos no es nada.
Timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Ocho milésimas de segundo, ¿me está cargando?
Got it off in time. No good. That'll do it for the first half. 76ers lead by 10.
No me puede poner faltando 8 milésimas de segundo.
Halftime show with Damon Bruce. The second half will be coming up right after that on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they have the lead against Indiana. It's all about moving on for them. They're playing like they want to take this series here in 6. A superstar half from Cool Hands. He's up to 14 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? And slugging it out so far, the Indiana Pacers. They've capitalized on their trips to the charity stripe, and that's been crucial. Some terrific basketball out of Danny Granger. He's got 10 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but, you know, he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
The front line, Danny Granger, David West, and Roy Hibbert. Green is out there with DJ Augustin. That's the Pacers' 5. Eric Sina drills the three-pointer. Cool Hands got 17.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
Now Augustine. Hobbs the alley-oop pass. Green, no luck.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
And that one's good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Thaddeus Young, Kevin. He's a great change of pace power forward. Too quick for big men, and then too tall for smaller guys who try to guard him. So he's a constant mismatch on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And while he lacks the strength and size to be an elite defender inside, he gets his share of blocks and steals because of his activity. And that athleticism helps him there as well.
¡Ey! 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 Árbitro, comete el silbato.
Stolen away.
¿Ah, sí? ¿Mano a mano? Bueno.
Boy, this fella can rise up there with the best of them.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Kicks to Granger. Jacks up a three. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
¡Ay, qué grandote!
Outside Mayo. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young.
¿Qué es el John?
That is his first foul of
Uy,
the game.
este que me saca cada ratito.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Pacers trail by 12. Hill dishes to Granger. Hansbrough setting the pick for Granger. It's back to Hill. This is it to Granger. From 12 feet out. Gets it to go. Granger's got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 10. From 8.
Ay.
With some nice D.
Con más miedo que vergüenza.
A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect them to make it.
Here's Mahoney. And uses both hands to clean it in.
Guarda.
That is a fierce two-handed.
Maximum force on that dog.
Here's Cool Hands. 19 points in the game. On the clock. He kicks it to Hall.
Ay, no, le erré.
The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Le erré yo con el pase, Dios.
Hill with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Cool Hands.
Mira.
Takes a three. That one's good. Hawes got 5 now.
He loves operating in that kind of space.
Outside Hill. Granger. Hansbrough inside. And back down.
Yeah, he's giving that breakaway rim a workout.
He fouled it down and hung around.
Ooh, strong finish. He just wanted to sit there and savor it for a second.
Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Hill. Back to Allen. Then outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Hill kicks to Granger. It's back to Hill. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
He had a nice open look right there. Cool Hands got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the 3-point line. How exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. He dishes it to Young. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Granger drives in. Gets it to go.
Mira la falta.
Granger's got 16.
Boy, just battled through that initiative.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes to it right now. Here's Green. Good. It's Hill picking up the assist.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Ceda, he's in at point guard. Young out there with Andrew Bynum. Then it's Mayo. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Now the Blazers moving it out. Augustine's running. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Points in the paint have been the main course, a main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside. Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Back to Young. Kicks it out to Richardson. 6 to shoot.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Nadie quiere tirar? ¡Ah!
Here it's Cedar. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cool Hands got 24 points.
You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here. Yeah, they haven't had much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
And that is good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The 76ers leading by 12. Bynum, and he converts the layup.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
And Augustine kicks to Green. Good. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
After his poor shooting in the first, he's found a way to turn it around here, getting hot. He just stayed with it, was consistent and patient, and now he's got a hot hand.
And it's Bynum with the jam.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Here's Cool Hands, headed by Green.
Vamos a llevar la línea de triple.
Outside Mayo.
Ya.
Lets it go from the wing. Again, Philadelphia. Pacers trail by 16. He feeds it to Green. Dishes it to Augustine. Back to Green. Indiana moving the ball over. And Augustine kicks to Green. Right side Green. Over Richardson. Green, no luck. The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Cool Hands. Feeds it to Bynum. Here's Cedar. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Green against Young. Three-pointer Augustine. It's hauled in by Richardson.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. It's one of the reasons they're losing.
Richardson with the screen on Hill. Here's Cedar. The Pacers pull it in.
I thought he'd make out. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Mayo.
Ya estoy cansado otra vez.
120 left.
¿Qué te pasa, grandote? ¿Me querés matar?
Here's Cool Hands. Good. Cool Hands got.
Grandote, yo soy rápido.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Plumlee, he's checked in for Hibbert. Pendergraft comes in for David West. And it's George in for Augustine. Philadelphia also making some changes. Kwame Brown, he's checked in for Bynum. Moultrie comes in for Jason Richardson. And it's Holiday in for O.J. Mayo.
Gotta love the finger
Termina el partido, no llega, no llega, no llega.
defense.
Epa, soltame vos.
The 76ers leading by 16. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Green. Here's Cedar, again, Philadelphia.
Well, they are not exactly taking their foot off the gas just yet.
No, they want to throw a little bit of whipped cream and some cherry on top of this one.
Beyond the arc, and Green gets it to go.
Now, they probably needed more of this earlier, guys. I don't think there's enough time left to get back into the game.
Guys, this is really a case of too little too late, but at least...
Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a...
Bringing down the house. My word, my word. The one-man alley-oop. I haven't seen many of those. We need to come up with a name for that play. Give it a shot.
Yeah, okay. Just call what it is, Clark. Spectacular. Works for me.
I like that. That's pretty well said, Kevin. Such an athletic, spectacular play. You're right.
Here's Cena. Throws up the alley-oop.
So hard not to go for it.
Que le reyó Brown. Bueno, yo soy enano, pero vos, toma. Ah, bueno.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
No se puede creer. 2,8 metros. No se puede creer. Bueno, se terminó. Adiós serie.
Here's Hill. Can't connect. And so the Philadelphia 76ers have won the series. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves of
ahora esperar a Miami. Ay, ay,
This
ay.
is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
That'll do it for now for Clark
Bueno,
Kellogg.
será hasta el próximo video de NBA2K13.
Thanks for tuning in to the
Hasta la
NBA
próxima.
Eastern Conference Semifinals presented by 2K Sports. Now, Jordan presents the player of the game.